geeks, and welcome back to Running Geek Girl. My name is Heather, and whether this is your first time here or your 10th time here, I am glad you are here. If this is your first time here, make sure that you consider hitting that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the running content that I have coming out all the time. Today, I wanted to share something with you. Now, this is a group that I have heard about just in passing over the course of several races in the last few years. I heard even more about them in the last year and found out that I actually qualified to join them. Yes, that is correct. I am officially a half marathon fanatic. Now, with the last two races that I ran in 2022, first of all, the Tulsa Route 66 half marathon in Oklahoma that I ran in November, followed by the St. Jude Memphis half marathon that I ran in Tennessee just about 2 weeks later in December. With those being right up next to each other, I found out that I qualified to join the Fanatics. Now, if you don't know anything about the Half Marathon Fanatics, let me tell you a little bit about them. Now, the Half Marathon Fanatics are a group of people that run half marathons within condensed amount of times. The minimum requirement that you do for it is what's called the Neptune level. That is 2 half marathons within a 16-day time frame or 3 half marathons within a 90-day time frame. Full marathon does not count towards this. It has to be a specific half marathon. It cannot be a training run. It needs to be an actual half marathon that is being put on by someone. Now, some of the perks of being a half marathon fanatic is that they offer race discounts for a lot of the big races. They have a race calendar and they mark the ones that you can get discounts. There's an online database to record and track all of your races. It keeps track of how many states and different countries that you have run in. There are club exclusive events. I know at Route 66 Half Marathon, they had their own VIP tent at the start and finish of the race. So they had their own warming station. They had their own breakfast. They had some get-togethers and things like that. You, of course, get bragging rights. You can track your upcoming races. There's a monthly newsletter. And, of course, at lots of marathons and half marathons, they have a lot of member social events. There are lots of different ways that you can qualify, lots of different qualification levels. And once you are accepted in, you pay your membership dues. You can either pay for a year or you can pay a lifetime fee. And let's talk a little bit about some of the qualifications for getting in. Like I said, the minimum qualifications, which is what I did, is 2 half marathons within 16 days or 3 half marathons within 90 days. The next step up would be 3 half marathons within 16 days or 6 in 6 calendar months, or 8 to 11 half marathons in the course of a year. This goes all the way up. There are many, many levels, all the way up to what they call sun level. All of the different levels are named after things in the solar system, but the highest level that you could reach would be the sun level, which would be 52 half marathons over the course of a year, or 30 half marathons in 30 US states within the course of a year, or 20 countries within 365 days. You can level up to any level that you want at any point during your membership. Of course, races can be run on any day of the week. It does not have to be a Saturday or Sunday. If you have a race that takes place on a Wednesday or a Tuesday, those all count as well. It has to be an official event though. Again, training runs do not count. Once they do accept your membership, then you get your welcoming email, you get lots of information, and you get your official Half Fanatics shirt, which has your Half Fanatics logo on the front and a nice little logo here on the back. You're also able to log into the Half Fanatics website that has a lot of stuff in the members only area. For instance, there are training plans. These are available to pretty much anyone, but it helps you set up a training plan so that you can accomplish the minimum level of 3 races within 90 days or 2 races within 16 days. So it gives you some options to work on there. And then of course you can get more personalized plans. They have pricing for both members and non-members. In the Half Fanatics info area, they talk a lot about different pace teams that you can meet up with, how to upgrade your level, how to become a regional ambassador. They have spotlight races and things like that. There's a section for Fanatic gear. So if you would like to buy any of their merchandise, they have an entire merchandise section with tons to choose from: hats, headbands, sleeves, t-shirts, jackets, tech shirts, singlets. They've got it all there. in the members section, then that's where you can kind of personalize your profile so that people can keep track of the different races that you are running. They also have membership in the 100 Half Marathon Club if you have done 100 or more half marathons, and then 100 Half Marathon Club of the Americas if you have done 100 or more half marathons within the North American area. Then they have a race-specific area with a race calendar. Every half marathon that is happening in pretty much the US and Canada and a few other international races as well. With each race, you can see some of them will have a little dot next to them, and that means that you are able to use your Half Fanatics status in order to get a discount on that race. You can also see when and where the race is taking place. There's a quick link to help you register for the race, and it lets you know what other Half Fanatics are going to be at that race because they have already registered for it. So if there's going to be some kind of a meetup, or if you would like to get together for a photo op, then you can arrange that as well. I've only had my membership for a little under a month now, so I'm still kind of exploring everything, but it is a fantastic network of runners. There are over 18,000 worldwide that are registered with Half Fanatics, and I have paid the 1-year membership, so I'm just kind of seeing how things go for right now, but it's a very fun club to be a part of. But if you like to run a little bit longer, they haven't left you out as well. They also have the Marathon Maniacs with a lot of the same criteria for qualification, running a certain number of marathons within a certain number of time. Again, it would be things like 2 marathons within 16 days or 3 marathons within a 90-day period would be the minimum qualification for that. I'm going to have links to the Half Fanatics site and the Marathon Maniacs site in the description below so that you can check them out for yourself. So there you go, just a little bit about a group that I recently joined. I am super stoked to be a part of this and to be able to use this as a networking opportunity to meet other runners at other half marathons, as I am still working my way through the 50 states, running at least a half marathon in every state. So I am using this as a great resource to find some really great races that I can check out for myself. Would this be something that you would be interested in joining? Why don't you let me know down in the comments below? This is your second reminder that if you have not clicked that subscribe button, make sure that you make that happen and you can keep up with all of the running adventures that I am going through over the course of 2023. You could also follow me on social media. All the links are down in the description. You can find me across all platforms under the name Running Geek Girl. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm so glad you could be here. Remember to laugh hard, run fast, and be kind. See you later.